Sunny Pinters.
Hello.
And welcome to another Pondside chat. Pondside, it's a little chilly. Not as chilly as last week.
No, I'm not wearing my fleece, so yeah, it's going to be a nice day, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice day. A lovely day to sit outside at the Sunny Pint.
Yeah.
So, as I say every single time, and some people have actually said, man, you say this every single time. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. That's what you're going to do by hitting the little subscribe button that's right down there. And then if you hit the little bell next to it, you'll get notifications when we put out a new video. And if you haven't done so, check out our Facebook page, our Instagram, and our Twitter for all that there is to know about what's going on at the Pint.
Yep.
And
the links are all in the description below.
Yes, the links are in the description below. You'd think I could say that in my sleep.
I know, right?
But without further ado, let's talk about this week's fun, adventurous stuff, which starts, of course, with, what are you drinking today, Sue?
I am drinking Viva Mas, which is a Mexican-style lager with lime from Three Sons Brewing. It's very limey. It's really good, though. Actually, this mellowed out because you just had, like, your first sip will be very tart, but then it really mellows out and it's really refreshing.
I'll have to have more of it.
Yeah, it's
challenge accepted.
It's a Mexican-style lager with lime. So yeah, it's really good. It's really fun. Just bring your patience with you if you order it, because we're having a little trouble. This keg is pouring extremely foamy. So yeah,
that's
be
okay.
patient. But
Patience
it's good.
is a virtue.
It's good. But I think it's because you can tell by smelling it and by tasting it, they use real lime. It wasn't some like lime extract or flavor or something, because they always kind of have a real funny taste. This tastes like fresh lime was squeezed into this beer.
That's awesome. So you'd say that it is very Mexican?
Yeah.
That is from a movie put out by DreamWorks back in the day.
With Brad Pitt. It's actually pretty funny.
It's really funny. You should check it out.
So tell us what that quote's from. I mean, not just the movie, the context of the movie. So you have to watch the movie to see it. It's in the first 20 minutes, so you only have to watch 20 minutes of it.
And I'm sure a good YouTube search will probably figure it out for you.
Yes. What are you drinking? Very different than what I'm drinking.
Yes, the color and everything. I am drinking a Black Forest Stout, which is, of course, Black Forest, you're going to have chocolate, you're going to have cherry, and this is from Left Hand Brewing, and it is on nitro.
Shocking that Simone's drinking a beer on nitro.
I have favorites. Oh my goodness, that's good.
And this is not your first glass of this. We put it on early in the week, and not today.
Not today, nope. I've had several.
Yep. Yep.
They are delicious, every single one of them. Actually, I can say that more of the flavors are coming out as we get further into the keg. When I first tasted it, it was kind of a little light, but now the depth of the chocolate, and I get some of the cherry, a hint. You don't taste it as much.
It's not overly cherry. Yeah, I expected it to be like really strong cherry, but you do get a little hint of it. It's good. It's good. Really good.
It's good stuff. So come check it out from Left Hand Brewing. It's on Tap 36.
Yes. So we should probably get into the news this week, because it's Thanksgiving week, and so we've got a lot of pertinent info, so we're putting it up front.
Okay, pertinent info. First of all, it's Thanksgiving week coming up. Yay! You get to give thanks for all the great beer that we have in our lives.
Yes! Beer.
Wednesday, November 24th, we will be open 12 noon to 5 p.m. We did this last year, and we're going to keep the tradition going. We like to give our staff and ourselves time to prepare for Thanksgiving. So we want to make sure everyone gets home early so they can start spending time with their families, which is the most important part of Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And we are closed on Thanksgiving Day. So we will not be here. We, like you, will be home enjoying Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, and part of the reason we do that also is we've noted with some other holidays like Easter and stuff like that, this is not generally the type of place people think of going for a family formal holiday
Yes.
dinner. So
Yes.
it's been very slow as well.
Yeah, but it's nice. You know, we want people to have, like I said, have time spending with their families. That is a value that's important to us.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the first reason we do it.
Yeah.
So.
And then don't forget that
Yes.
just because we're closed doesn't mean you can't have some great beer. Come on in and get your growlers and crowlers filled up so you can bring the gift of craft beer to the Thanksgiving table.
Yeah.
And beyond.
Yeah. And just think of how nice those growlers and crowlers will look. It's the centerpiece of your Thanksgiving.
They're appropriately colored.
Yeah. Ooh, it's windy. Yeah. So yeah, grab some growlers and crowlers, bring a couple of them, and then people can taste things. You can have your own little tasting at home.
Can be fun. If you want to know what kind of beers go with turkey,
all of them.
All of them. But if you want to say, oh, what would be good for more of a dessert, or what would be good for the main course, we're happy to talk to you about that. We'll figure something out for you.
Yeah, for sure. And then after Thanksgiving, don't forget we still have weekend sports here. We have college football. We have 6 TVs, and there's usually, like I said, 10 games on in the beginning, so we have a good variety to choose from. And then NFL Sundays, we feature the Bills games and the Eagles games. We have a lot of fans of both those teams, so that takes up most of our TVs if they're playing at the same time. But if they're not playing at the same time, we have the option to put on some other games, especially the 4 o'clock games.
That's awesome. You should really, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you should come.
Yeah.
Because it gets to be pretty fun and raucous. We have a good time.
Oh yeah, and then what do we do? Maybe we'll show a little video. What do we do when the Bills score a touchdown?
And if I'm there, I'm usually running around.
Yes.
Because I can.
All right. Let's see.
So then, go ahead. More? Mas?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Viva Mas?
Funny. You're next, though.
I know I'm next.
Okay. I forgot this part. Okay.
Okay, so some changes coming up here at the Pint. Beginning in December, starting December 1st, we are not going to be taking reservations at all. We have just gotten a little bit too busy, and we can't do it right.
And we don't have a lot of tables.
Yeah.
It looks big in here, but there's not a lot of tables.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of space to be able to reserve. So if we take like a couple reservations, we're basically filling up a lot of the restaurant.
Yeah. And what tends to happen is because we want to make sure if we have a reservation that we don't have to kick people out, so we put the sign up kind of early. And so then sometimes we lose that table for several hours out of the day.
Yeah.
So
we just found that with our model, it's not something we could do very well when we're busy. We're hoping we can continue this maybe during the summertime, but especially in the summer when it's hot outside and people want to make sure they have a seat inside, that might be something we could do. But during the busy season here, we are going to be a first come, first serve kind of place.
And we are looking to increase a little bit more of the seating.
Yes.
So we're working on that probably in the next month or so. We'll have a few more seats. So, but yeah, and share your tables, those big tables, make some new friends. And of course the community table, you can always share it and make good friends there.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of folks do this, especially when we do start to get crowded. They sit down, they meet some new people, and then they're just chatting it up. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And, think of it as a good thing. We're doing well because we're having more people in, so that helps us be around for you.
And it is part of the community and our community tap room. Little logo there. So
so come on in, sit down, make some new friends, and then no reservations. We're going to try to make sure to get that off all of our advertising, but if you see something that it's still on, let us know so we can try to take it off.
Yep.
Okay, so
events.
This past week, we had Scott Mangine come in the house.
Yes, very fun.
Pants.
Yep, Mary Man Pants was in the house.
It was a lot of fun. Everyone had a really good time.
Yeah.
And as always, he had just had a blast. So we thank him for coming, and we were really glad that we could have a wide variety of people. Yeah, it was really nice.
It was. And then Thanksgiving, once you get out of your food coma, after Thanksgiving on Saturday, The Tipsy Sparrows are going to be back.
Tipsy Sparrows.
Saturday, this is the 27th. Tipsy Sparrows, they're fun with their...
Oh my goodness, they're awesome.
Our unique take on Irish music. And, oh, they're just so good.
Unique take on all music. As we said before, all of our performers are just so amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just so impressed with the talent that comes through here.
And then moving a little bit forward in the following week, just to give you a heads up, on Thursday, December 2nd, we're doing the brewery event with Untappd Brewery. So we'll have brewery reps here. We're going to have exclusive samples from the brewery. We're bringing in several kegs. I got a new beer that's kind of limited release, and I think you guys will like it. And we're working on one more. We'll see if we can get it in time.
And remember, because somebody already asked me about this, they said, when are you going to start taking reservations for the brewery event? Well, it's on December 2nd, which is after our cutoff for reservations. So we're not doing reservations. So make sure to come early and enjoy the fun with the brewery people.
Yeah, I think this one's a little bit different times. I think it's going to be like 4:30 to 7:30. I think that's the time we've set for it. So it's 3 hours long. So just drop in and out. We're hoping, you don't have to stay for the whole thing because it's not going to be like a set schedule. It's just he'll be walking around with tastes and stuff throughout the night. So
yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And then on Saturday, December 4th, we have Charity Cox back in the house.
Yeah, oh, she's so much fun.
Oh my goodness, she's so fun. And if you haven't seen Charity perform, make sure to come. She's great.
Yeah.
And of course, you can find all the details about our events on our Facebook page and in our newsletter. If you haven't signed up for that, make sure to do that.
Should we move into the beers of the week?
Let's talk beers.
All right, these in no particular order.
Space Guardians IPA from Playa Linda.
Yeah, if you don't know about Playa Linda, they're over on the Space Coast there, and they always have kind of space themes in there in a lot of their beers because they are right near NASA and all. So it's kind of cool.
Yes, it's very cool. I just love the name.
Yeah.
Space Guardians.
Yeah. Me.
Get you.
Florida Avenue IPA is back. We had that once before. It's really popular. Really super easy drinking IPA. Just straight up good American IPA. People love it.
The Lone Palm Gold Ale, which is a blonde.
Not a golden ale. It's
from Ravenous Pig.
Yeah.
Those two are very close in style, though. Blondes and Goldens, they're close.
Yeah, well, I've had things that say the name of it is something something lager, and then the style is Pilsner, which I guess is true because Pilsners are lagers, but they usually name it a Pilsner if they call it a Pilsner. Anyway, it's just people like to confuse us, but that's very good. Ravenous Pig makes such good stuff.
Yes, they do.
And then Floridian, the Hefeweizen from Funky Buddha is back, also a crowd pleaser.
We had this in cans, but it's really nice to have it back on draft.
Oh, it's so good on draft. We have a big keg of that too, so.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Duke's Cold Nose Brown Ale from Bold City. This is a nice brown ale. I tasted it. I forgot how good it was.
Yeah, I know. We put it on early in the week, I think, and it's not been selling as quickly as some of the browns, and someone came in and had it last night, and he said, well, you've got a lot of other kind of interesting flavored beers right now, and that could be why that people have seen it before. But yeah, it is a really good beer.
It's really solid.
Yeah.
We've had some really nice browns come through recently. We had Fantasy Van, we had Drift, we've got the Cold Nose Brown Ale.
Yeah.
I really think if you're a fan of browns, and I know you're out there, a few of you.
Oh, and just a hint that if you are a fan of browns and you're a fan of Harry Potter, we got something coming up pretty soon, so keep an eye on tap number 12, I believe it's going to go on. So
that was mysterious.
I know. Can't give it all away.
Next,
we have Hazy 06, the hazy IPA from Unbranded. And if you've been here before, we've had a couple other ones of their hazy series. I think we had Hazy 05 and Hazy 04.
And they had Hazy 02.
Yeah, we've had a few of them, and they're all very good. I think they use different hops in all of them. They just change the recipe a little bit each time, but I did read on their website when I was trying to find the information, like the ABV and stuff like that. They said that this is the last of their hazy series for a while, so I think they're just moving on to something else they're going to feature. So Hazy 06 may be the last hazy from Unbranded of this series that we get.
It's a good hazy, too.
It is. They've all been very popular. And it's a small keg, so it's not going to be around too long.
Yeah. And then, of course, we have the Black Forest Nitro.
My hair.
From Left Hand.
Oh, and then we got the Tripel, Belgian-style Tripel. I think they're also calling it an Abbey Ale, but I'm not sure. I think they're kind of interchangeable. I think it's about 8.5%. It's from Unane, which is a brewery in Illinois. And they make really good Belgian-style beers. I sometimes have a hard time getting domestic Belgian styles from Florida. This one is available, and I tasted it. It's very good. Have you tasted it?
I don't think I tasted it yet. I'll have to taste it today.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
Yes. I do love it when we have new beers on, because you just got to taste them all.
Oh, yeah, gotta taste them. Yeah, people come in, they're like, have you tried this beer? And everybody behind the counter is like, who's of age? Who's like, yes, we tried them all.
Yeah. So don't worry, those of you who know Joe, he's not tasting the beer.
No. But yeah, no, we make sure that everybody tries it, just so we can talk about it a little bit when you ask about it. So most people have tried the beers.
And then we describe them very well to the folks who are not of age. Mm-hmm. And then we have the Reef Donkey Pale Ale from Tampa Bay Brewing Company. Mm-hmm. You've had this, I think this is one of the first beers you had, one of them, not the, but one of the first beers you had when we came to Florida. That was a Floridian beer. Mm-hmm. And you were very impressed.
Yeah, it was very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And then last, Viva Mas. As you can tell, I usually don't get through a lot of my beer during these chats, and I've gotten through almost as much as Simone has. So
I've been trying to pace myself, but boy, it's good.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Since
yes.
We may or may not see you before Thanksgiving.
So if you're cooking or not cooking, or just going out, and if you're having a Friendsgiving, or you're doing,
watching sports.
Just doing stuff on your own. Maybe going for a hike. I don't know what you're doing. Fun fact, Friendsgiving is one of the most looked up words at this time of year, each year consistently on Google. Fun fact.
I thought it was pretty self-explanatory, but
apparently not.
Okay.
Whatever you're doing, have fun, be safe, eat lots, drink lots.
Beer.
And cheers.
Cheers.